everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be tackling a topic that is super important, which are 28 phrases that narcissists use to erode your confidence, to claw at you, pick at you, and make you feel like you're less than or unworthy in some way. So we're gonna jump right into that right here, right now. I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm an attorney. I'm also a narcissist negotiation expert and the best-selling author of Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can make sure that you get all of the updates on my channel. So 28 phrases that narcissists use to erode your confidence. The first one is kind of like a combo of either you're irrational or you're delusional, right? Again, that gaslighting, trying to make you think that you're crazy. It's not them, it's definitely you. Number two is sort of related, which is you should get tested for a mental disorder. They actually accuse you of being crazy, and by saying that you should get tested for a mental disorder. The next one is you're always making crap up in your head or shit up in your head. It's all sort of related to delusional, you're crazy. Even if you're just trying to say, listen, it hurts me when you do this, or can we have a conversation about something? Their ego is so fragile that they don't have the ability to even have a regular rational conversation. The next one is you need help, which is also related. The fifth one is, why are you being so defensive? So what happens is they get defensive and then they accuse you of being the one who's defensive. It's like this sort of boomerang effect. So that's why I always say never justify, argue, defend, or explain, which is never jade. I always say I always wear jade, but never jade, because as soon as you are acting like you're giving them an opening and not standing in your power in the conversation, then they're going to accuse you of doing all the things that they're doing. And that's why it's really important to put that invisible shield down around you and start to look at them as if they're a toddler having a tantrum on the floor, because that's kind of basically what they are. So when they go into that craziness, the irrational phase, the phase where their limbic system is actually just taken over, you just want to take yourself out of that situation as quickly as you can. So if you can just respond and not react, observe and not absorb, then you can actually take back your power in that situation and just say things like, I can see that this is getting very heated, so we can have a conversation when everything has calmed down, and then let's focus on the facts and the issues and not feelings and getting personal. Every single person, no matter who you are entitled to respect, no matter who it's from, whether it's your mother, your sister, your brother, your boss, your best friend, your spouse, whoever it is, you are entitled to respect. So do not stay in a situation where you're feeling disrespected. So number 6 is you're so childish. You're so childish. You're so immature. What this really is if they have any kind of line in on what your weaknesses are, they're going to say the things that are going to try to trigger you, because they get supply from the drama, trauma, and chaos. So they really want to keep that drama, trauma, and chaos going as much as possible. Childish, immature, you're terrible with money, all those sorts of things, whatever it is that, you're a horrible mom, you're a terrible dad, you're not good at selling, whatever it is that you feel like is your strong suit, they're going to go after that. The next ones are around communication. So you need to communicate better is number 7. And number 8 is, why are you yelling? Or you interrupted me? Or, what happens with this is they don't like to have the conversation that you want to have. And so they will look for ways to derail the conversation. So whether it's saying that you interrupted, or that you were yelling, or that it's not a good time, or anything like that, because what they're trying to do is get you off kilter and destabilize the conversation, whatever that is. You don't want to engage with that. The next one is, I used to think that you were a good person. If you have your own core wounds where you believe that you're not good, or you're not worthy, or you're not likable, or you're not lovable, this can really hit home to you and can be really, really hurtful. Just know that it has to do with them. Whatever they're saying is a mirror to how they really feel about themselves. Okay. So don't take that on. The next one is usually like a threat situation. If you are about to separate, if you are going in different directions, and there may be a lawsuit involved, whether it's business or personal, it's something like, go ahead, tell them about me. I will make your life a living hell. I mean, I've heard people say, I'll make sure that you're on the streets, penniless, with nothing, no access to your children, whatever it is that's like important to you, they're going to go after that particular thing. The next one is, oh, I forgot you're holier than thou. Oh, I forgot you're better. Oh, I forgot that I'm always wrong and you're always right. Things like that. They'll say things like that to basically just invalidate whatever it is that you're saying, because they don't want to hear it. If any of these resonate so far with any of you guys, just put totally in the comments below.
Narcissists have a confession to make, and that is that they are way more afraid of you than you are of them, especially in court cases, mediation cases, or any kind of cases where you have to negotiate with them. But you know what? I have a confession to make too. I'm sick and tired of these people bullying you and making you feel exhausted and paying way too much in attorney's fees and dragging you through the mud. My name is Rebecca Zung, and I'm an attorney. I've been recognized by U.S. News as one of the best lawyers in America. And in fact, I was so sick and tired of these people bullying you that I started studying narcissism so that I could beat them in the courtroom. And now I'm here to make the case so that you can win too. I developed a 4-part proven blueprint that has helped tens of thousands of people take back their freedom, win, and get back their power. And now I'm sharing it with you in a special live event, Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-part proven plan to take back your power. 4 simple steps, 1 free live event, 1 free hour of your life. That's what stands between you being in hell and you being free. Join me, click the link for Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-step proven plan to take back your power. Just click the link and let's go.
The next one is, you like being a victim. You must enjoy this. Again, it's to invalidate you and destabilize you and take away from whatever it is that you're trying to say, whatever point you're trying to make. They also might say, like, everybody else thinks that I'm so great and that you don't see that, right? So therefore, trying to make you think again that you're crazy and invalidate your feelings. Next one is, no wonder I do drugs and alcohol. Like, so if they have an issue, an addiction issue or whatever, they're going to try to blame it on you. And again, don't take that on. Observe, don't absorb, respond, don't react. Really, really learning how to keep it over on their side and not take that on is going to be absolutely critical for you in creating your strategy and your leverage, which is all part of my SLAY methodology. If you want to learn more about that, come and watch my free webinar. icanslay.com is the website for that. And also join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. The next one is, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. Along those lines is, no one else is ever going to love you the way that I do. The next one is like, nobody else thinks what you're thinking. Everybody thinks what I'm thinking. Nobody thinks what you're thinking. This is a way that they've sort of either actually lined up these flying monkeys, or they want you to believe that they have this army of people that are on their side and against you. And the next one is, you never listen. Because, a lot of times in a relationship, you're trying to figure out what is going on with this particular situation here. And so you're asking them, and then they sit there and say, oh, well, and it has to do with them wanting to just throw you off. The next one is, I know at least 3 people who think that you're bipolar. Again, it's like they get really like specific with their numbers and they try to make it seem like they have actual people or data or science or evidence or whatever it is, or witnesses on you being a crazy person. Okay. And the next one is, my ex was way better than you. Now, this is going to be a person that they probably have badmouthed for years. And now all of a sudden, these people are better than you. Again, just to hurt you. And then the next one is, you just want to rehash the past. Well, of course, if you're bringing something up, again, that is still a problem that hasn't been solved. Now you want to rehash the past. Next one is nobody likes you. Everybody laughs about you behind your back. Again, with this whole feeling like isolating you, making you feel destabilized, making you feel like you're crazy, eroding your confidence, which is what this is all about. Things that they say to erode your confidence. If you want free phrases for disarming narcissists, go ahead and get them for free at my website, which is disarmthenarc.com. And the next one is it's always something with you. It's like, oh, whatever. I don't want to hear this anymore. The bottom line is they don't want to hear what you have to say. Even if they act like they're listening, they just don't want to hear it because they don't care. And it has nothing to do with you. It all has all to do with them. They just don't have the ability to do that. And the next one is, you're going to regret this. Again, some sort of a threat and making you feel like, oh my God, I better not go up against them. They're so much smarter. They're so much more powerful. They have all the friends, they have all the people, they have the money, and the bottom line is it has really zero to do with reality most of the time. Almost like zero. The next one is you're too fat, you're too old, nobody will ever want you, that sort of thing, which again is hogwash, lies, and crap. I always say like it's a pile of what. And the next one is I never said that, I never did that, you're crazy. Or the flip side of that is we talked about this and you agreed, or we talked about this and this is what we said. In other words, like these phantom conversations that were had and phantom outcomes of them. So, you're dealing with people who are just no problem with making things up out of thin air. And the next one is I was only kidding. That's one of their faves, like just say something as mean as possible. And oh, just kidding. Oh my God, you can't take a joke. You're so sensitive. What's wrong with you? And the next one is I am not even allowed to express myself. They go into this rage. I can't have a feeling, just trying to make you feel guilty, basically, this whole guilt thing. Covert narcissists are really good at the guilt thing, by the way. Oh, just don't worry about me over here. You just go do your thing. And then the last one is I was only with you for sex, or I never loved you, or something like that. Things like that can be really, really hurtful, really, really hurtful. So if you're dealing with any of this, first of all, my heart goes out to you. I know that it's not an easy thing, and just do not take this on. Allow yourself to just keep it over on their side. I always say send them light, but over there, but you've got to create your own strategy, your own leverage to make your escape route if that is something that you want to do. When I first launched my store at shop.rebeccazung.com, I needed a simple way to manage online and in-store sales. Shopify Point of Sale made it seamless. Shopify POS connects everything online and in-store into one system. Customers shop how they want, and my team always has the tools to get the sale done. It's proven to work. Shopify POS users see a 22% better total cost of ownership and an 8.9% sales boost on average. Want more? Check out shopify.com/negotiate, all lowercase, shopify.com/negotiate. The next video that I want you to watch is easily the narcissist's most maddening gaslighting tactic. So go ahead and check that video out next. But before you go, make sure you have liked this video, you shared it, and you have subscribed here and hit that bell. Just remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. You can do this. You can escape. You can become the most powerful, incredible, enlightened, inspired version of yourself, the one that was meant to be. And I will see you in that next video.